What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to talk about the Alchemist class, specifically the Mace and Shield build. The main reason why I wanted to make a video about this is not because this is the class that I'm playing in the global server, but because there are a lot of players who are quite surprised, including me, when it comes to the impulsive slash skill in this game. But before we go on a deep dive on this class, let's first check out the sponsor of this video. Do you want to stay online 24/7 in this game, but don't want to use your phone or you don't have a computer to do it? UgPhone has got you covered. UgPhone is a cloud emulator that is perfect for AFK grinding. It is a cloud phone that runs independently in the cloud without consuming the memory or battery of your physical device. Even if you close the UgPhone app, your game will still continue to run in the cloud, which makes this the perfect app for AFK grinding for 24 hours, 7 days a week non-stop. You can also run multiple instances of UgPhone in one account, which allows you to play multiple games or accounts simultaneously. UgPhone is available in Google Play for Android, App Store for iOS, Windows Store for PC, and you can also use a web browser to run UgPhone. If you want to try out UgPhone, you can use my link shown in the description below. Note that when you are playing in the Southeast Asian region, make sure to select the Singapore servers. You can also use my invitation code, which gives you an extra 488 diamonds from UgPhone that you can use to extend your time in using the device. 12 diamonds is equal to an hour of an extension. So the 488 diamonds is an additional 40 hours in using the UgPhone cloud device. So thank you guys, and thank you UgPhone for the sponsor. Now let's get back to the video. So as mentioned earlier, the impulsive slash skill in the global region is different from what the players are used to, especially those who played ROX in Southeast Asia. One of the reasons why the Alchemist Mace build is quite popular in the SEA region is because of how simple and straightforward the gameplay is for this class. It's literally an AFK build. This class is very easy to build and you don't really have to do a lot of mental gymnastics when it comes to optimizing your stats. Furthermore, this class is also very strong in the early game, specifically in PvE, as it is exceptional in farming and grinding experience on Zenny, as well as hunting MVP and mini monsters. For this build, you are just using one single skill, and that is the impulsive slash. This skill deals a massive amount of damage in a 3-meter radius, which is obviously perfect for AFK grinding. If we look at the skill in the Southeast Asian region, the impulsive slash is a passive skill that has a 20% chance of being triggered while dealing normal attacks. At the same time, what makes it even stronger is the next passive skill, which is called the Gene Upgrade, as this gives the player a chance to deal a double damage from the impulsive slash. Quite easy and straightforward, right? Unfortunately, that is not the case when it comes to the global region, as the impulsive slash skill has been changed into an active skill. A lot of players were freaking out about this, and I've received a lot of comments in some of my videos asking why the skill has been changed, what is the potion needed to trigger the skill, and so on. To be honest, I was also surprised by this change, because when I first created this character, I envisioned the same type of skill set in the Southeast Asian region. However, in the global game, the impulsive slash will only be activated when you are in a reckless state. Basically, once you drink a potion that enhances yourself, all your normal attacks will be changed to the impulsive slash. This state will last for 5 seconds. So instead of just getting a 20% chance to trigger the impulsive slash, you will now be in a state where all of your attacks are considered to be the impulsive slash. So to answer the most commonly asked question for this build, what potion do you have to drink in order to enter the reckless state? The answer to that is none. You don't need to drink any potion in the game. That is just a skill animation where your avatar drinks a potion and then triggers the skill. So to the next question, how about the gene upgrade? Were there changes to this passive skill as well? Unfortunately, yes. The gene upgrade has also been modified and they have removed the double damage caused by the impulsive slash. Instead, they added an effect that whenever you deal a critical hit to the target, the duration of the Reckless Potion skill will be extended for a maximum of 5 seconds. Basically, in the global region, you can now hit the target with consecutive impulsive slash skills within a 10-second duration. Honestly, I feel like this is a downgrade to the Alchemist class as compared to the Southeast Asian version, especially since they removed the double damage of the skill. However, this might also be a way for the global region to balance out the classes in the game. It's quite hard for me to tell, especially since I haven't really spent a lot of time playing this class in both regions. But anyway, since this class is the one that I'm currently playing in the global servers, I will also be showing the progress that I have as of the moment. Although, do take note that I'm not really sure if I will be playing this class long term. Because when I created this character in the global region, I wasn't putting a lot of thought when it comes to the job that I will be playing. I basically just created this character on a whim. So once I've decided which class I'm going to play in the long run, that will be my primary focus moving forward. But who knows, I might change my mind and stick with the Alchemist class. Now, going back to my character, as you can see, I'm just using an all-white equipment as of the moment. I haven't really decided on which weapon tier I will be using moving forward, as I am still contemplating if I will use the new purple weapon or just stick with the blue. However, when it comes to the accessories, I will probably stick with the white level 40 items for now, especially since in the early game, players typically don't have enough advanced stats in their build, which is why it is important to prioritize those stats first, instead of using the blue accessories that gives out the base stats. This is how I built my F2P characters in Southeast Asia, and this is also how I will build my characters in global. Usually, I transition my accessories from white to blue once I have the cards that I need to compensate for the lack of advanced stats. For example, as you've seen earlier in the skill tree, one of the important effects in the impulsive slash build is the critical hit, as it will extend the duration of the reckless state. So since I don't really have enough crit stat in my build, I will opt to use the level 40 white accessories, as this will give me the stat needed for my current build. For now, I will get my main base stat from enchantments. At the same time, I'm also using the level 40 armor set, because the set effect Deep Sea Touch is quite strong and useful in the early stages of the game. For the skills, I didn't really get any DPS skills from the merchant class, as my build is focused more on using the normal attacks. I also didn't get the Battle Will as well as the Crazy Uproar, as these skills are focused on the strength stat, which is not the main stat for my build. For the Alchemist class, of course, the Reckless Potion and Gene Upgrade is a must, together with the Call, Rest, and Resurrect Homunculus. The rest of my skill points will probably be used for the item crafting and vending skill. For my shadow equipment, as mentioned in my video yesterday, I wasn't able to play ROX the past few days, so I got delayed when it comes to progressing my SE. I will probably show my progress for the shadow equipment in future videos. And that's basically it for my character. What are your thoughts on the changes that they have made for the Alchemist class? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to see more ROX content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. GG!
You're a superhero.